It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And in the spotlight is Khalil Herbert, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Bears and the Panthers on Thursday night primetime.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Fields going to throw right away. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 128 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And they run with a former Panther. It's D'Onta Foreman.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
Breaks the tackle. Now Allen. Still fighting for more. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
46 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Foreman.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Foreman's going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there. He's got a Bears touchdown.
D'Onta Foreman with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, they go back to Herbert.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
They'll toss it out right to Herbert.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down, Fields. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Again, it's Foreman. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go.
Foreman. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with Foreman, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Deontay Foreman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That escapes the sack. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Way down inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will... After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. And the tackle there by Chris Barnes.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 105 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They'll run. It's Herbert. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Toss play, Herbert. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Mooney, the motion man right. On 1st down, right back to Herbert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And Chris Barnes there on the stop. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
These two teams currently
Sports.
going over their final halftime
Back
adjustments.
now at Soldier
We are just about
Field.
set to get back to it in the
It's
second
Bears
half.
football
And
here.
for the
They
call,
also
let's
have
go
the
back
lead
to
as well
Soldier
as
Field
we begin
and
quarter
Brandon
number
Gott.
4. 2nd down and 6 now. They'll go again with Herbert. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Herbert powering up the middle. Down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Hand off right side for Herbert. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A handoff for Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The sack goes to Chris Barnes.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, They still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Here's a give to Herbert. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run again, and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So now Young and the Panthers down by... Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the 2nd half. It lets you know that you've got to score points when you can. You never know when offenses might go a little bit dry, and you need those points from earlier. So for the Bears, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.